Hey, this is Brian with King Grizzly. We're going to look at another Elementor Pro widget today. Also wanted to let people know who've been watching these, we're going to up our game here and improve our audio quality. People are, seems like actually watching these, so we'll try to do better with production quality there. So we are up to the countdown timer. And so we've got this faux restaurant website, fun looking burger joint opening up in Metro City. So we want to do a countdown timer to opening day. So I'm going to just drag that widget into this section I made up here. And by default, we've got days, hours, minutes, seconds. And we've got the options here on the left. So the first model for the countdown is called due date. So this is, when you have a fixed due date, this would work well, like say for the opening of a restaurant or a conference. But you also have the option for an evergreen timer. So this would be more something that's it's not really time sensitive. It's really more of a marketing tactic. But you could basically set a timer, like say 2 hours or something. So you could tell people that they have a certain amount of time to get a deal or whatever. And then when they visit your site, this timer starts for them. So if I visit it today, it starts counting. I've got 2 hours. It puts a cookie in my browser. But if you visit in 2 weeks, then the 2 hour timer starts for you right when you visit. So you basically have a period of time once you visit. That's why it's called Evergreen. It's unique to each person. Generally, I would affiliate that with sort of exploitive marketing tactics. I would generally go with this, but you never know. There's so many different use cases. So it's nice to be able to have either. So you set your due date here. And there's a nice little calendar where you can pick a day and you can choose a time. So let's say this restaurant's going to open at 10:08 a.m. And then we've got a view. So you can do block or inline. We can also decide if we want to show all these details. Like maybe we don't want seconds. Seconds is pretty dramatic though. Kind of fun. So we've got options there. You can choose whether or not you want to show the label. We can customize the label. So you can replace days with whatever you want. Like for example, just the letter D. What else? Inline puts the labels to the next. We already looked at that. I kind of like that. And then you can choose what you want to do when it expires. So you can redirect to another page. You can hide this timer. You could show some kind of message like we're open. So if I chose that, I could actually type in that message, or I could do nothing. And then we can style the countdown. So I can control the width of the container. I'm going to go ahead and make this display inline because I want it to line up with my text. So this is not required by any means, just the way I wanted to style this. So I'll go back over to countdown style. I can choose even a pixel width instead of a percentage width. So they're going to stack here because I'm doing a pixel width. But then I can make adjustments, right? So there's font size on the digits. I can change that. So I'll choose something that's kind of big. Maybe on my label, the day, I don't want such a big font size. Play around with that. I could decide perhaps that I don't really want a background color on my boxes, or I could decide I want a different color, but I'm going to say I don't want a color, so I'm just going to zero that out. We can play around with the space between days and hours. I can play around with the padding on the box. I'm going to have to do some alignment here. But as you can see, it's pretty straightforward and easy. We could do a border if we wanted. Maybe we want like a little pixel border around them. Maybe even a little border radius. I think I don't. So that's about it with the countdown timer, really. Yeah, that that should give you the basics. It's very easy to use. It works quite well. And it adds a little bit of that urgency, that can help with marketing or to build up some hype. Like we've run countdown timers for conferences or, it lets people know that they could miss out. So anyway, hopefully that's helpful. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. We'll make a lot more, and we'd love feedback. Like someone told us our audio is pretty bad, and that's actually really helpful. So we can work on improving that. But yeah, if you have ideas for things you might like to see videos on, we'd be happy to give it a shot, and also happy to learn from other people, to get the best out of Elementor. All right. Have a good day.